Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. I have been called to do a late night reading. Okay, I've been pretty busy during the day the last, I don't know, couple days, weeks, months. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's been nuts. But I do feel someone's energy pulling on me. I don't know what is going on, but I'm feeling very much called to do a reading for y'all, and it will go straight out to YouTube, of course. Let's just dive into this. I'm going to ring the sound bowl, call in spirit, and we're going to start with a direct message from your person, the person who's most on your mind, and the person who's thinking about you the most, okay? Because this person is really, really wanting to say something to you, and they are pulling on my energy, so here we are doing a reading. Let's just dive right into it, loves. Here we go. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, look. This already fell out. I was going to say, what does this person want to say to you? What do they want you to know right now as you're tuning into this energy reading? At the bottom of the deck, we have the grass was so green. Okay. This person may have decided to, seek greener pastures, or what they thought might be those greener pastures, right? We always kind of, as humans, we always kind of want what we don't have, or we think something might be better, or maybe there's something better out there for us. Now, just hang on a minute, because the grass was so green energy to me, because I created this deck. I know what it's talking about. It's about someone who has realized that the grass wasn't greener. You know what I mean? Okay, so your person, the person that's most on your mind, the person who's pulling on your energy, is really kind of in this vibe of not being okay with the decisions that they have made, okay? Obviously, someone here isn't better than you, or there is no one like you. It's that kind of an energy. I never wanted to hurt you is the first thing that they want you to know. And what's this one? I didn't believe you could love me. Wow. This is saying a lot about this person, right? Like, I didn't believe you could love me. This person, I feel like this person, whether you believe it or see it for yourself or not, they definitely place you on, I don't want to say a pedestal, because it's not, they just feel like they are lower than you in some way, or they are not as good as you, or they're having little issues of, insecurity, or they just feel like you're so good, right? You're so high above me, I'm hearing that energy. It's not that it's like problematic where they think, you are some kind of untouchable person or unreachable person. It's more along the lines like, they really admire you. They really place a lot of value onto you, and you may not realize it, because what's happened here is that, they didn't realize, okay? I feel like it's just really starting to sink in for this person that you actually really did love them. You've loved them this whole time, I feel like. And they felt like they weren't good enough for you, or they couldn't measure up, or they couldn't meet your standard in some type of way here. Yeah, it's interesting with the grass was so green, though, because I do feel like you may have been that green grass for them at one point in time, and okay. I'm getting a situation where, there could have been, when you met this person, all right, now this is going to really narrow it down for a lot of you who are listening. When you met this person, they may have been connected to someone else, or they may have had, dealings with another person at the time. Now, you may have been the person that they really started thinking about, really started fantasizing about, or really started to imagine themselves being with, or really wanting. You were just really, really grabbing all of their attention, right? You were really grabbing all of their attention. And they may have felt like you were, again, not someone that they could actually be with, because you were so high above them, or way too good for them, or, I didn't believe that you could love me. Not somebody like you couldn't love someone like me. Okay. So this really actually has nothing to do with you so much as what it has to do with this person and how they feel about themselves, right? Because I feel like for you, when it comes to this person, I feel like you would have seen them like at a soul level, or you would have seen them for who they truly are. You may be very gifted or very psychic or very intuitive. You may have a lot of gifts, spiritual gifts, and you would have seen this person like right down to the very bottom of those toes. You know what I mean? Like you knew them in and out, or there was something like you knew who they were, you knew what they were about, you knew what they were made of, and you liked it, and so this person, obviously, they did like you too, okay? So they did see and feel the same ways that you felt about them, but they did not see and feel those same ways about themselves. And so when you were like this green grass, okay? That you were like the grass, the greenest grass, okay? You were the greenest grass for them. Meaning they felt like they could not, it's like, I feel like I'm contradicting myself because of the energy that's coming up here. Even though this is like the grass was so green, I'm really kicking myself for decisions that I made, which still very much applies, because I feel like what this person did was settle for something or someone that was I hate to word it like this too, because I'm not this kind of person who like views people as better than others, or on some kind of weird ranking system. It's not like that. It's this person settled for someone who they believed, okay, who they believed was more on their own level, okay? And I think that's the most polite way I could put it, because again, I'm not here to like, throw shade at anyone, right? And I do feel like this person settled, okay? Settled with someone else. And I do feel like you were the greener grass, okay? Now, why do we have here, I never wanted to hurt you. I didn't believe you could love me. Because I feel like what this person is finally coming around to realizing, and what they want you to know, is that they really didn't think that you actually loved them. They really didn't think that you could possibly love them, that you could possibly still love them. I'm hearing still, would you still love me? I'm hearing, would you still love me if you saw me at my worst? Or would you still love me if you knew blah, blah, blah about me? Would you still, I don't feel like this person had faith in the love that you expressed for them. And that is something that they are really struggling with, because I feel like you have done nothing but prove to them that you actually have loved them this whole time. It feels like that. That's the energy that I'm picking up on right now. The energy is like, I feel really stupid for not believing you when you said that you loved me. Or I feel really stupid for not believing that I could be loved by someone like you, So that is the overall vibe that's going on right now. And so I feel like what's happened is that they obviously, they pushed you away, or they laughed it off, in a sense of they didn't take you seriously. They didn't take your love seriously, and it hurt you. Okay. And I feel like after all this time, I'm hearing after all this time, you may not have really wavered in your affection or your love, or maybe you've offered this person unconditional love, maybe you're still friends, maybe you're still talking to this person. But yeah, you have not really wavered, okay, in the way that you communicate with them, or you really haven't given up on it, or you haven't given up faith in them. I do feel this energy of you like always being in their corner, or always being there for them, or always being the one to support them in some sense. Now, I'm not really talking about like financially. I'm talking about you believe in them. You've always believed in them. And I feel like that belief that you've had in them has really helped this person grow. I feel like it's really helped this person realize how special they are, or to believe it, or realize how maybe talented they are, or how wonderful they are. It's like the things that you saw in them, they didn't see in themselves. And so you helped them to heal, essentially. You've helped them to heal. And so, unfortunately, what has happened, you have given them this beautiful gift of healing and seeing themselves for, who they truly are, right? Because you've seen them at a very authentic level. Like I said, you saw right through them. So here they are having this like aha moment, this realization. Now it could be happening right now. It could be with the new moon energy that just passed, the Virgo new moon, which is a very practical energy. In the beginning of doing things in a very practical way, or analyzing, a lot of analyzing, going over what's, transpired, or what have I learned, or, all those things, paying attention to the details. So as this person is going over things in their own world, paying attention to the details, they have noticed a trend that you have always been the one that has been there, always been the one that's been on their side. They're kind of waking up to the fact like, oh my gosh, like you actually did love me. You actually weren't lying to me. The grass was actually that green. It wasn't like some kind of thing where it was too good to be true. And that's honestly how they basically shot themselves in the foot, or they feel like they sabotage themselves, because in not believing in their own self and the fact that someone like you could love someone like them, they essentially hurt you. Well, they've hurt you, right? But that all added up to them pushing you away, or settling for someone, or, someone who was less than, or not you. Okay. I don't want to say less than. I want to say somebody who wasn't you. Okay. Again, because love is so, and love and beauty and attraction, it's all so subjective. So it just feels like the way they feel about you, it feels like you were literally either cut from the same cloth, or kind of like, it's definitely a deep soul bond, soul connection, soulmate, twin flame, whatever label you want to put on it. It's like you were made for me and I was made for you. That kind of a feeling. So this person's starting to, I feel like they already knew that. They already felt that way about you. But the fact, like, they just didn't believe that you felt the same way about them. All right. Now their own insecurity, obviously, okay, that has what's come up. That's how they've hurt you. And now they're realizing it. So I never wanted to hurt you. I actually didn't set out to hurt you. And I know that I have hurt you. I really didn't believe that someone like you could love someone like me. Okay. So that is the basis of the energy that we're reading on right now. And I just saw 1313. So I don't know if that is a number sync for anyone out there. If that means anything to you. Awesome. Let me know in the comments. But I'm just going to dive into the tarot and get in a little bit more of like what is the current situation and what's going on. Okay, so now that we know what they want you to know and what they want to say to you, I feel like it's really appropriate for me to go ahead and look at how you feel about them and how you feel about the situation. And I just want to start with that so I can get a base. Okay, because there's still this feeling that I'm picking up here that I don't want to say that you're not reachable, but I don't know. You feel like you're far out of reach. This may have happened a while ago. Okay, this may have been something that's happened a while ago. Okay, so let me just see here. What is your energy? What is the energy of the collective here who's tuning in? And who's reading this truly is, what is the energy of the collective? How do they feel about this person and the situation, please, Spirit? How does the collective feel about this person and the situation? Those are my buttons hitting. Somebody just asked, what's that noise? It's buttons on my shirt that's hitting the table as I shuffle. Okay. I feel like right now you're really focused on yourself, okay? The Eight of Pentacles is self-mastery, working on the self, bettering the self, in a spiritual sense, yes, doing the work, putting your head down, focusing on you. and your own journey. You could also be really focused on getting your money right, or getting a business started, or really just honing in on your craft. You really got your head down working, staying in your own lane right now. And I feel like you're not paying this person too much attention. No, you're really working on manifesting something for yourself. Okay, so you don't have your eye on them anymore. They are no longer I have to say no longer, because I feel like at one point this person may have been like a center point in your universe, or you may have really put a lot of focus onto them in this relationship. You're no longer doing that. Okay, you are no longer doing that, and I feel like you're really focused on whatever it is that you are trying to personally manifest in your life. And I feel like things are going really well for you, and things are happening very quickly. You could also be just really damn busy, okay? Really damn busy figuring out your own life, figuring out your own ish, and getting things done for yourself. So you could also be focusing on, okay, we have 2 8s here. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands, and 8s, numerologically speaking, are really all about abundance and spiritual reward. Okay, so you are currently being rewarded for the time, energy, effort that you've been putting on yourself, putting on your own journey. Again, things are going well for you, right? I mean, things are starting to go well. And maybe even if you're feeling like, oh, I'm really stressed, I've got a lot on my plate right now, things like that could be happening. Both things are true. But the things that you've got going on for yourself right now, even though it might be a lot, even though it might be a little stressful, even though you may be really busy, it's still all very good things. And you really are creating an empire for yourself. You know what I mean? You've got a really solid foundation. Things are going well. And you're very busy, and it's all very good things. Okay. And so I feel like whatever you are trying to manifest, I mean, you're focused on it because it's working. Okay. And you're really working hard behind the scenes, right? So you really aren't paying attention to this person, the situation anymore as you once were. Okay. Now, what is going on for this person? What is going on for this person who's really, really, obviously they're pulling on your energy. They're missing you. They're having these big aha moments and realizations going on right now. Look at that, 4 of flippin' wands. I feel like this person is realizing how much happiness and joy you bring to their world, and they're also really wanting to create that solid foundation with you. This is the energy of union for those of you who are familiar with that term, like maybe on a twin flame journey or a soulmate. This is like, this person is really focused on wanting to be with the person that makes them happy. Also noticing how much joy you bring into their life, how much stability you bring into their world, and really wanting to settle down and partner up. I'm getting as well. We have another 8 here. So we're getting a lot of 8s. We have 888 coming out. And we also have strength. This person may have at one point, okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Okay, this person at one point may have struggled with issues of, I'm just going to list a bunch. Okay, it doesn't have to be everyone or all of them or anything, but whenever I see strength, I know the devil has been conquered. Now, the devil in the tarot represents addictions, codependencies, trauma bonds, things that we do that we know that aren't good for us. So it could be ways of thinking, insecurities, all of these things, right, that we've talked about. With strength here, this is them overcoming a lot of those toxic traits. Okay, I mean, I feel like that's mostly what it is. The devil represents our temptation and our toxic traits, right? So, one of their toxic traits could have been an unwillingness to partner up, settle down, commit, blah, 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 right? They could have been very non-committal. They could have been somebody who was very much, I'm even going to say, because I'm hearing it, like a sex addict or something like that. No, that's not for everyone, okay? But some kind of like, I give in easily to temptation. It could be that YOLO thing, like I'm only here once, I only live once, I'm going to make myself happy, I'm going to, like, very impulsive energies, okay, very impulsive energies. So what they've done is they have matured. They've matured emotionally, spiritually. They are now in an energy of knowing what's important and doing the right things for themselves, but also having kindness and compassion towards themselves. I feel like that's a little bit of a challenge that's still left over, because this person is beating themselves up for not being ready. Like, I just feel like, okay, this person might say something like the timing was off, and they're saying the timing was off because, well, they weren't, I don't know, secure enough, or they didn't believe that you could love them. They just weren't in that mindset where they could feel confident about partnering, settling down with someone. I don't want to say settling in the way that it's like a negative thing, but I feel like at one point in time they did feel like commitment or relationships or anything serious would have been some type of settling, like in a bad way, So anyway, this person's kind of gotten over all of that. They've grown past all of that. And now they're in this energy of, I really want that for myself. I'm really ready. I'm ready. I want the real deal. I want the real thing. And I cannot believe that I let this pass me by. I can't believe that I hurt the one person that actually freaking loved me. I can't believe I didn't believe you, That's like, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. And anyway, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So they're like, okay, I want to reach out. I want to talk to you. I want to apologize. I want to go back in time. And of course, y'all, whenever this theme comes up, I'm not surprised that I just heard that if I could turn back time, energy. If I could turn back time, I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat, because right now, I feel like it's really bumming them out. I don't feel like your success or your focus or the work that you're doing, I don't feel like that's bumming them out. I feel like they're proud of you. I feel like they're in your corner. I feel like they support the work that you're doing and what you're doing. They love it for you. But it is bumming them out that they no longer have, let's say, the same effect on you as they once did. And then when they had that effect on you, they took that for granted, or they just weren't there for it. They didn't believe it. So it's like, I didn't believe you could love me. Oh, goodness. Why is this coming out right now? Why do we need to know this? Why is this coming out right now? What? What, Spirit, what? Why is this even coming out? Here we have the Two of Wands. I need more on that, because a decision has been made. Usually it's like, should I stay? Should I go? What do we have? The Six of Wands. Oh, dang. Okay, I have something here with that. And the Two of Pentacles, more decisions. Sorry, I just shook the camera. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Queen of Swords. Oh, dang. Okay, yeah. So here's the thing, is that because of what you're working on and the success and everything that's going on in your world, they have a fear around, okay, they're pulling on your energy, and they wish they could turn back time, because they have a fear now. Not that you're like off with someone else or anything. Of course, that's going to be your most basic fear that's going to come up for this person. They don't want you to be with someone else. They feel like you are, remember, cut from the same cloth, or you belong to me, I belong to you, that kind of a thing. They feel very deeply connected to you. But they are worried that you're going to look at them now and really question the timing around all of this, They feel like now, again, the timing is off, right? Why is the timing off? Because they don't want you to think that them coming back, them apologizing, them wanting to work on it is solely based on your current success or your trajectory or what's going on in your world, because it really doesn't have anything to do with that for them. And so they feel like they're not sure how you're going to respond. We have the Queen of Swords. This is how they're viewing you right now. They're viewing you as being very successful, as having a lot of self-respect, some boundaries, like come correct or don't come at all. Your bullshit detector's on freaking point here. You don't take shit from no one, kind of an energy with Queen of Swords. Nobody crosses me. You have hardened your heart towards this person, and they know it, and they can feel it. And that's why, they're really kicking themselves, right? I never wanted to hurt you. They knew I'm not calling you a monster, but it's like, there's this feeling of, oh my God, I've created a monster. Do you know what I mean? Like, you at one point, I feel like the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords are very much the opposite. One is very emotional, very loving, very heart on my sleeve, very warm, very affectionate, very nurturing. And the other comes off as a little bit of cold, detached, emotionless, logical. It's the head versus the heart, right? And I feel like in the past you were very much heart-centered in dealing with this person, and now you're very cold, logical, detached. It's a detached feeling, right? And they feel it. And so it's like, what have I done? I've obviously, the Queen of Swords has her sword up, protecting her heart. And yeah, what have I done? Look at that Five of Swords. Head in the hands. What have I done? I created a monster type energy, and that's regret. But also the Queen of Swords gets to this position because she is guarding her heart, Now I say she because it's a woman on the card, depicted on the card, but it really can be any gender here, folks. You have been hurt by them, right? They're saying they never wanted to hurt you. They're in their energy of regret. They're wanting to come through with an apology, but they are a little bit thrown because they don't want you to see them as a basic opportunist, right? They don't want you to look at them like, oh, so now you want to come around when things are going good in my life or whatever, right? So they don't want that because that's not what it is for them. And I feel like they're going to try some way to get that message across to you. Okay, so let me just go ahead and see what their next action will be towards you. I'm just going to take out these two cards because I feel like it's relevant. And let's see what their next action is towards you. I will extend this reading if you want to know a little bit more, if you want to get a little bit nosy with me and you want to show your support and offer some energy exchange for a continuation of the reading. I'm so down for that. I will extend it. The link will be in the description box below as well as pinned to the top of the comments. And I truly appreciate everyone who does donate to the channel in that way. I really appreciate all of your love and support. But let's see what the next action is, what you can expect to be happening in the near future, and then we'll go on from that in the extended. So Spirit, what is the next action that this person is going to take towards you? Because I feel like they do want to take some kind of action. They are very much afraid of how you might view them or the timing. It's all about the timing here. But they have come to these incredible realizations, and they definitely have these regrets going on. Like, I can't believe that. I can't believe I did what I did. I didn't want to hurt you. I never wanted to hurt you. You were the person that, like, I would love to be with someone like you. I didn't think you would want to be with someone like me. And so I feel like this person tried to save themselves from some kind of rejection or some kind of like bitter end that they had already imagined that you would find out something about them and just like hate them for it or leave them or just not love them, not truly love them. I feel like this person was really afraid. Okay, so what do we have here for next action? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, hold on. Seven of Pentacles to me is like this person has already been biding their time. It is an energy of, it's a little bit of a frustrated energy, not gonna lie. It's already taken them a really long time to get to this point, and they know it. So what is their next action? Oh, I love that. Seven of Wands. For next action, what's at the bottom of the deck? Justice. Wow. Okay. So even though they realize, they know, and underneath that was the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm extending this. My goodness. And then the Four of Cups. So even though they know, okay, I have the Six of Pentacles here too, but I'm just going to put this down for a minute. Even though they know that a rejection is, perhaps they might experience a rejection from you, they're going to be taking the risk anyway. They're going to be standing up and fighting for this relationship or for a chance or for you to hear them out, because they do want to make things right with justice. Even though they know it's been a long time coming, or they know that there's been frustration, they know that there's been hurt feelings, they know all of it. Okay. They do still want to come forward and offer something solid and something stable here. They want a commitment from you. It's like they want to see if you are still interested in you want to be starting something. Do you still want to be starting something with me? You still want to be starting something? Because if you do, I swear to you, I am going to make this right. I swear to you, I will show you, I will prove it to you that I will make this right. I never wanted to hurt you. This is somebody who is really ready to stand up and fight for your love and for this connection, okay? So if you want to join me for the extended, you know what to do. The links are below. But before we go, I am going to get a love oracle just to see what the energy is here. And then we'll continue on. I'll drop a preview for the extended if you're interested as well. Okay. All right. So let me see here what's popped out. We've got balance. All right. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And then we have here, only time will tell. Only time will tell. Well, let's try to jump further down this timeline and see what will happen here, okay? Let's do that together in the extended. I'm sending you all my love. Thank you for being here. If you're new, welcome. And, you know, we would love to have you as part of our Good Vibe tribe, you know. All you have to do is subscribe, and yeah, we'll be back for more readings, okay? Take care. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the extended. Thank you so very much for joining me here. I really appreciate the energy exchange. It really means the world to me. Okay, let's dive right into this and just see what energy they're coming towards you in. We know that they want to stand up and fight for your love, fight for the connection. They're ready to get things started. They want to know if you want to be starting something. So if you're still interested in them, that's what they want to know. So what energy are they coming towards you in? Please, Spirit. What energy will this person be coming towards, my beautiful collective? Clarity. Yeah, I've had the clarity. I know what I want. I know who you are. I know that you love me, or at least at one point in time you did. I can't believe I didn't see. You know, they've been really taking a lot of time out to think about the situation and gaining clarity, right? Which totally tracks with the energy of that new moon in Virgo that we just experienced here. Of course, this reading is actually timeless, but it makes sense for where we are right now as I'm actually reading this. Okay, so what else? What other energy are they in, please, Spirit? What other energy are they in towards my beautiful collective? Okay, what's this? Union. Look at that. Union. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So I feel like for you, I feel like the one who's least expecting it right now could be you, right? Again, this has been a long time coming. I feel like you've dealt with this person for a really long time. It could be even years, okay, for some of you. For some of you, a freaking decade, I don't know, or more. I mean, I don't know. It's been a long time. Okay, so I feel like you're not really expecting this to happen when it does. And it's happening right now, okay? It's happening right now, and they are in, not only do you not expect it, that they are in this energy. This is what they want. We already saw that come out with the Four of Wands, that is something that they want right now, okay? They want that union energy. They want that Four of Wands with you. They want that stability. They want that, they want to build upon a strong foundation here with you. They want to come together, okay? So plain and simple. They want you. I want you. That's a song. That's a song. Actually, it's a song that I really love by an artist called Common. All right. We have obstacles, and I feel like the obstacles is the temptation. Remember, we talked about the devil, right? And overcoming the temptation. So thinking carefully about the situation, being tempted, the obstacles, you know, looking for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. And I feel like they have overcome those obstacles, right? And I feel like this is the energy they're coming towards you in, so you're going to know about it, okay? They're going to talk to you about it. They're going to be like, look, I'm not the same person as I was. You know, things have changed here for me, and we will dive into to see what has actually changed with them on a spiritual level, okay? Cherishing your relationship, cherishing this relationship. They're realizing, okay, even through all the obstacles, all the temptations, they've had this clarity that it's like, you are the one. Not only do I love and cherish you, but you actually loved and cherished me this whole time, and I can't believe I did not. I can't believe I didn't believe it, you know? So things have definitely changed within them. And the energy, look, admire. You know, it's time to think about everything that you admire about your partner, okay? And this is what energy they're in. They're thinking about all the things they love about you, right? All the things they love about you. And we'll dive a little bit deeper into that too. We also have synchronicity. So divine soul counterparts relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. They have been seeing the synchronicities. They have been noticing whatever they think about you. They might look at the clock and it says 11:11 or whatever. They might have a lot of those numbers things going on in their world. But overall, this is the energy that they're in when they come to you. So union is on the mind, okay? So speaking of on the mind, we're going to dive into what's going on in their thoughts and their feelings, what's changed with them, like I said, on a spiritual level, what they've learned. We'll get into some direct messages and potential, all that kind of stuff, okay? So yeah, I hope you join me for the rest of this reading. Let's go into it right now.
She said she'd only kill me, fight through the card of death. She said she'd only love me, fight through the card that wasn't in the deck. The card my finger touched, think I got my wish. You know for sure when it's all done. She said she was a beautiful witch.